Hey, what is up, you guys? This is Ashley Camp with Daily Encouragement. So, I went ahead and recorded a prayer just now that I'm going to be uploading for you guys here as soon as I'm done with this video. But I saw something on social media and I just have to talk about it because it's absolutely insane where the world has even gone to these days, you guys. So, really quick, let me share something with you really fast that somebody had posted. It's like Occupy Democrats or whatever, right? It says, reminder, well over 50 grand jurors have found probable cause that former President Trump committed 91 felonies and 4 separate criminal indictments. Do you guys know that a jury is people like you and I who are supposed to sit there and actually look at information and then be able to communicate how they came to certain conclusions? Well, let me tell you something I've learned about people ever since 2020. Not very many people have the courage to actually stand up for what they believe and think. If they did, we would not be in the shithole that we're in right now. Okay? We know the American spirit, but we're not operating in it, right? That spirit of courage and pushback lacking in so many people because they're driven by fear. I was a juror with 2 different trials or 2 different cases. It was just like one-day cases. And there was people in the room who said nothing. They're supposed to be looking at evidence, putting things together, bringing these things to the table. And they never said anything. You would ask them and they would be like, no, they didn't want to talk about it. Why? Because they were afraid. Do I think it's any different now? Absolutely not. I've heard of people being afraid to give a verdict on certain things, not giving the real verdict they wanted to because they were afraid that something was going to happen to them. I think it's happening now. I don't know who these 50 grand jurors were on Donald Trump's case, but I think they're full of shit. And I don't think they have the courage to even articulate, even look at facts. Do people even have the skills to look at facts and critical think anymore? Seriously, I mean, the public school is not producing that. People don't even have the skills, I don't think, these days to actually ask and think questions. How do I know? I'm just looking at the results. If people were actually doing this, we wouldn't be in the situation that we're in. You would stop relying on other people to think for you and do for you and tell you what to do. And that's what people do in juries. They sit there and they're too afraid to even ask what they don't know or even say what they don't understand. So then they expect someone else who's the big mouth in the room, right? Well, I guess they must be right. What if they're not? What if there is another way to look at something, but you're too afraid to speak up because it's not going with, what it should be, right? And, the other thing too is there's so much crap that's going on right now that's being hidden from us. It's just insane. With the fires and stuff that are going on. And then on top of that, the investigation that's going on right now with President Biden. Let's not get our eyes off other things that are important as well that are happening in this country. You got to wonder, what other more sinister things are they doing, right? So we don't focus on what they're doing. They don't want us to. They want to continue to go away with the shit they've been getting away with for a long time. And so anyway, I just thought it was interesting, right? Oh yeah, just because 50 people said it, it must be true. Well, what if those 50 people are afraid? That is a very real thing in court cases. You've got normal people, just like you and I, that go in there and they're expected to look at things. I don't trust that a majority of people actually have the ability to look at things and come up with their own conclusions. Why? Look what happened. Right? And here's the other crazy thing. Other information comes out, right? Remember when they were pushing all the vaccinations, really hard? All these people went out and got vaccinated, and then they turned around and blamed unvaccinated people for their own results. Are you not competent to think and do for yourself? That's what I mean. Are you not able to look at facts for yourself? Why do you think this information was coming out? And then you tried to blame another group of people for what you didn't know. Even though I'm going to say millions of people were trying to be like, hey, what's going on here? So Anyway, you guys, I just wanted to bring that up really quick. I don't think that people have the the kahunas to actually stand up and do the right thing. I believe in people, but you got to believe in yourself first. You have to start figuring out what you stand for and start doing it. Now is the time. It is not time to tuck tail right now, you guys. They're not tucking tail. They know exactly what they're doing. They're taking over and they want you to submit. So question things. Ask questions. Don't be afraid. And as you guys will see with that prayer that I uploaded, just praying that God's going to bring justice and bring down our enemies because they're everywhere. The United States is being attacked from within. Our own government is destroying us from the inside out, and then he's using you guys to do it. So much division. But anyway, I just wanted to bring that up, you guys. Just because 50 grand jurors said it was true doesn't mean that it actually was. The whole court system is corrupt. And, did you know that the attorneys get to pick the jury? They'll ask questions, and if you don't answer it a certain way, if they don't like you, they can kick you off the jury. I mean, how do you know that they don't have a biased jury, right? That they're only looking for certain people with a certain mindset so they can convict or they can do whatever they're trying to do. But how many people even know and understand how the court system even works? I didn't know. You guys, I didn't even know that it was the actual jury that convicted a person. I always thought it was like the judge, right? Like, what the heck's the point of the jury? I don't know. But no, it's everyday people like us. And now we're supposed to rely on these everyday people to actually look at facts. I mean, are these the same people that wanted that were getting upset about certain things that were being said that they didn't agree with? How do you know they're not getting emotional over it? And just, oh, I don't like that, therefore it's not true. Right? So anyway, you guys, I just want to bring that up. It needs to be said. I mean, I think this whole thing going on with Donald Trump is a bunch of shit. I think it's all a cover up. I think everything corrupt that they're doing, they're trying to put it on. Everything that Biden and his administration is doing, they're trying to put it on Donald Trump. And it's not even about that. They're trying to destroy this country. And they are doing it right now before your very eyes. So anyway, you guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I'm going to upload that prayer for you guys that I just did. And we need to talk about this. But I'm going to get off here. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I will be back Friday. And I will see you guys next time.